Let's bring in Bill O'Reilly, author of that book right there, Killing the Killers, which is #1 on the New York Times bestseller list again. And Bill has now had 18 #1 bestsellers. The man can write and sell books. Bill O'Reilly. So this whole California thinking twice, maybe rethinking liberal wasteland. How do you think this is going to turn out? Let's talk about Chester Bodine for a second when you get a minute. Go.
I think Bodine will get booted. But remember, it all goes back to the folks. I was in San Francisco 10 days ago. I went to a Mets-Giants game. Had a great time at the stadium. The Giants treated us very well, but I wouldn't take my 18-year-old son and walk around a town. Why do I want him subjected to that? And if I lived in San Francisco, because it's the highest rent district in the country, I would be actually appalled. But San Franciscans vote these people in. Same thing in L.A. with Gascon. He's going to be recalled as well. So it's not a secret. They're not going to prosecute crimes. Most crimes are just going to be dismissed. We have it in New York City, where I am. No bail laws. Bolling, do you know that 90% of the gun criminals arrested in New York City get bail?
Yeah.
And most of them, it's no bail. So when I say get bail, they are released on their own recognizance. 90%. Yeah. Yet these are the same people that are screaming about gun control. I mean, it's just insane. But again, it goes back to the voters themselves. But now it's so bad that even the dimmest among us are saying enough.
So this whole soft on crime prosecutor you talk about in New York City, Bodine is also one of those no bail prosecutors, but he grew up in a family that was basically felons. Both his parents were felons. He was raised by two people that eventually became felons as well. Why do we vote people in who are raised in felony households?
Well, we don't. It's just a certain segment of the population that doesn't care about any of that. Look, the underlying philosophy of the progressive movement in criminal justice is that the United States is a corrupt country because it incarcerates minorities at a higher rate than whites. It doesn't matter that the minorities commit more crimes than whites on a proportional basis, and the victims of the crimes are minorities on a proportional basis. Either way, it doesn't matter. What the progressives are selling right down the line is that the United States is corrupt and it wants to harm black people and other minorities. And that's why we're seeing what we're seeing.